Hey guys, Andrea, welcome to this channel. So guys, this is my media-based channel. So what I've been reading this month, guys, this one is, I'll just put it up on screen, Hacking IS, and they go into what, it's a bit of an older book, guys, but it goes through a lot of things that you're not thinking around the war on terrorism. Um, Cyber warfare, cyber surveillance, and radicalization as well. So, guys, it goes through hacking issues, Operation Backrise as well. Um, so, they also go through interesting plain codes put out by the US as well. Guys, they also go through like understanding cyberspace, battle space as well. The surface web, which is like Google, YouTube, Rumble, podcast, as well as the deep web. Um, that's hidden from Google, hidden from search engines that you've got to know what you're doing. So using for DuckDuckGo, Onion, dark web search tools as well. They go through the deep web versus the dark web. So your deep web is like your metadata, your cookies, um, versus dark web is a little more nefarious. They also go through your different messaging, so Facebook messaging, WhatsApp, Telegram, um, also adult content that can lead people astray in Muslim countries and how that's able to be tracked. They also go through cyber hierarchy with this organization as well. Um, they go through media propagation, how people can get radicalized in the West as well. Different forums that are created over there, Facebook, and how it was able to recruit people as well. And so it's not just Cambridge Analytica. I go through how the algorithms are affecting us all. Guys, I really mentioned I'm going to put some thoughts together because Australia has just passed a law for minors in social media being over 16. Um, it's going to be interesting because a lot of schools use YouTube, use Rumble, use podcasts. So are they going to have the parents, caregivers, and sport workers count? Is there going to be concessions for that? How are they going to fill sets as well? So that's going to be a really interesting one. They go through also Tumblr, also multilingual media. They also go through different software that's used and how that can be used for nefarious purposes and how free speech can get twisted. So things like Telegram, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp. I don't know if Wicker, Shortspot, Signal, some of these don't exist anymore as well. Skype, TimeCrypt, or TrueCrypt, web cryptography and stuff like that. Also, they go through Tor and stuff like that. Which Tor, interesting one. At times I've used it. If you don't know what you're doing, it can be very hard to navigate as well. So I just accept that if I've got a smartphone, someone's going to be listening, someone's going to be watching. They also go through cyber warfare units on both sides as well. They also go through how this organisation had a media team as well, but it wasn't what people thought. They also go through people who are in these organisations that have teams as well. They also go through Anonymous, how Anonymous and 4chan are actually the best weapon in the cyberspace war, because they are taking down radical content as well, trying to figure out who are doing it as well, but how they are also radicalised themselves. So when reading this one, please take your brain with you. So what I'm saying is think critically, look at your news sources, look at more than one. They also go through hackers, Mumbai and fembots, so honey trap operations, so honey trap being using a attractive female who's very intelligent to get people to de-radicalise or come over to other sides as well. They also go through how they were recruiting through smartphones and things like that. They also go through people who in the West were radicalised, how this organisation has been portrayed as well. She's also, this is an interesting quote, Hacking IS on page 130. So she also writes about the difficulty of separating her family and tries to counteract the image of a typical IS recruit, she said, from the shows. She says in the September 2014 post, she wrote, so guys, I am reading quotes. There's some people in here that I know I'll get to many times if I say their names. She wrote, and I quote, the media at first used to claim that the ones running away to join the jihad as being unsuccessful in the future and trying to break down families, etc. This is far from the truth. Most sisters I have come across have been in university studying courses with many promising paths, being happy to leave family and friends and everything in Tanya to persuade one to stay behind and enjoy the luxury. If we had stayed behind, we would have been blessed with it all from a relaxing, comfortable life and lots of money. So she's saying how universities become radicalisation grounds as well. So obviously we've seen that in the West as well with liberal ideology that we're now all grappling with as well. They're also going through cyber media, social media, first person points of view that what people believe they're fighting for versus what they're actually fighting for, betrayal, how the cells are all decentralized and so you don't know what's going on as well. But they also go through English publications, other magazines, and how that this organisation is radicalised, how moderate Muslim leaders and imams have different viewpoints and are actively working in the West to de-radicalise teens, get them away from social media as well. Gone through the shock videos that YouTube, Rumble, community guidelines will not show now as well. They also go through the battle of the hashtags that we're all seeing on Twitter, the Twitter wars and stuff like that. As I said, this book is a little bit older, but still very relevant. So yeah, they go through like moderate people who are trying to de-radicalise people, engaging with the Western world, engaging with the Christian world as well. They also go through the political history of Islam as well. They also go through military organisations and IS subspace, how hacking and take down notices and denial of service attacks are the best weapons, because if someone can't communicate, it's major hamstringing as well. We've also gone through like really good think tanks and brain power, people who are showing reality for as well. Yeah, this one's interesting. Anonymous versus INS as well. So they go through 4chan, different 4chan successful operations, so Project Technology, which is an attack against Scientology. They also go through the 4chan attacks on Westbury Baptist Church as well. Guys, they also go through takedown. Also, they go into arguments against WikiLeaks, how Edward Snowden, Chelsea Manning, and others, I can't think of his name, but others, how that may have not been the right thing to do. Your thoughts on it? Are they freedom for expressing this, or are they putting soldiers at risk? Interesting thought as well. They also go through trolling, how trolling can be effective, how it can radicalise people. Also, they go through contracts as well. We go through NSA, so National Security Agency, contractors and stuff like that. They also go through because a lot of videos that have been taken down and notes. They also have how to help, where to help, where responsible de-radicalisation groups are as well. So, guys, given the political climate at the moment, as I say, it is an article to release. I'd love to get the updated one published in 2017. Really interesting one. They go through the original articles because it's written by someone who works for the New York Times as well. So, guys, best way, if you've made it this far, best way you can support the channel, guys, is to like, share, subscribe. Definitely subscribing. Guys, I'm a little more relaxed over on this channel as well. But the other places you can find me is over on the media main channel, which is Annie's Escapades, on Spotify, doing progress conversations around the MBAs, as well as TikTok as Adriana. Haven't been on TikTok for a while, but definitely I do have Patreon, which you've got a couple of dollars to throw in the way. We're definitely working on having a page as well. So and would absolutely love the long-term goal of the studio, so I can have much more guests on the channel and podcasts and really level up. So, guys, be safe as well with this one. Don't get yourself in trouble on 14 and Twitter. There's also some really good Discord channels that talk about this from a very moderate political point of view. But definitely, I would say grab the book or the audio book or the PDF legally, because definitely it's can help as well. Because let's be real, radicalisation of expression, radicalisation, cryptography, blockchain, social media, AI, other conspiracy theories that others have covered more eloquently than I could ever. People like podcasters like Ninjas of Butterflies, content creators like AJ and the White House team. Also, can we wish him all the best and watch his compilations, guys. Simon Whistler, became the unknown, and I found out this team as well. But guys, definitely, if you can like, share, subscribe, because I don't think this video is ever going to get monetized because of the content we're talking about. So, see you guys.